All right, and moving on, U.S. President Donald Trump has once again cast doubt on the involvement of the United States in the missile strike on an Iranian school, and this on the very first day of the West Asia war. That left more than 150 people dead, most of them children. Trump shrugged off the accusations, saying mistakes are made in wars. He further said that nobody hit the Minab Elementary School on purpose and added that there's no evidence that proves an American missile was behind the attack. Listen to this.
Have you seen the report into the Minab school attack, sir? And could you tell us?
I have not seen it, no.
Well, why not?
At some point, well, I have to wait for it to be complete. I don't know that they're ever going to solve that problem. I mean, you can ask Pete, but I don't know that they're going to say it was one of our missiles. Pete, I don't know that they're ever going to solve that problem in terms of whose fault was it, because there were missiles flying all over the place.
So you won't accept
and it's horrible what happened, but there were missiles flying all over the place. And somebody said it was our missile. Well, maybe it wasn't our missile.
Well, sitting next to Trump, Secretary of War Pete Hegseth said that the U.S. is taking the investigation very seriously and added that details will be shared when the time is right, irrespective of the outcome. On the first day of the Iran war on February 28th, a missile struck the school in southern Iran's Minab. Trump initially claimed the school was hit by an Iranian projectile, but a report by the New York Times, it showed that the school was almost certainly struck by the U.S. military. The video evidence showed a Tomahawk cruise missile hitting the elementary school. Only 5 countries are known to possess Tomahawks: the United States, Australia, the United Kingdom, the Netherlands and Japan. Now, out of these 5 countries, only U.S. is participating in the Iran war. Tehran has accused the U.S. of carrying out the attack, calling it a war crime and crime against humanity. Tehran has used the Minab attack as a symbol on a number of occasions. Now, just a few days ago, Iran's parliament speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf and Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi, when they arrived in Switzerland for talks with the United States, they came on a plane that shared Minab 168. In May, Araghchi drew attention to the deadly strike after he landed in New Delhi for the BRICS foreign ministers' meet aboard the Minab 168 aircraft. Earlier in April, during the first round of talks in Pakistan, Ghalibaf arrived in Islamabad in an aircraft that had photographs and belongings of the children who were killed in the school attack. Now, not just political figures and diplomats, Iranian sportsmen have also drawn attention to the attack, with the Iranian football team recently referencing the attack in a note after a match at a Los Angeles stadium. United Nations Special Representative Vanessa Fraser said that children are not collateral damage in armed conflict, and this after an independent UN commission made stunning revelations. A report by the commission noted a major shift. It noted that for the first time, government forces are the main perpetrators of grave violations against children. Listen to this.
Let me be clear. Children are not collateral damage. They are not bargaining chips. They are not a byproduct of strategy. They are not expendable. And yet, conflict after conflict, children are treated as if their lives can be sacrificed in the pursuit of military advantage, territorial control, political dominance, financial gain, or outright destruction. This is intolerable.
UNICEF Executive Director Catherine Russell said that the report documented over 38,000 verified grave violations against children in 2025, including killings, maiming, recruitment, abductions, sexual violence and denial of humanitarian aid. The highest level of verified violations were recorded in the occupied Palestinian territory and Israel, as well as in Congo, Nigeria, Myanmar and Somalia.
Children do not start wars, and they are powerless to stop them. They die, they suffer, and they bear the scars of war for decades. We owe them more than that. We owe them a world where war is left to combatants and children are free to grow and learn and dream in peace. Is that really asking too much?
Well, as far as Israel is concerned, the Commission said that it found indisputable evidence about the use of torture, inhumane and degrading treatment, including the use of sexual and gender-based violence against Palestinian children. The report said that Palestinian children constituted 30% of all those who were killed in occupied Palestinian territory by the Israeli forces. Israel's UN ambassador Danny Danon accused the UN of an anti-Israel obsession and called for an official investigation into what he described as bias and anti-Semitism without the institution.
That is why today I am calling on the Office of the Secretary General to launch an official investigation into anti-Israel bias among UN officials and in UN reports. An investigation into how anti-Semitism is normalized in this institution, how hate speech is excused, how false allegations against Israel are amplified by those who are supposed to be impartial. The UN cannot claim to fight anti-Semitism and hate speech while its own officials engage with it, excuse it, and spread it.